Well, I went to my first Sun Bowl game when I was 10 years old, and I lived close to the stadium, grew up close to the stadium, and became an annual thing where I wanted to go see it every year. So I've gone to every Sun Bowl since, I hate to say it, since 1963. I went to my first Sun Bowl game and I haven't missed one since. You know, it is without a doubt one of the premier events El Paso has, and it has been for 84 years. The first three games were played actually at El Paso High School Stadium. The first one being between El Paso High School All-Stars and Ranger High School, who had come in second in the state in Texas. And the first game was actually played as a fundraiser for the orphanage and for the repairs for the stadium. And then in 1938, it moved to Kidd Field, which was UTEP's Texas Western College at the time stadium, and I think it held 20,000 people. The first game in the present stadium was held in 1963 between Oregon and SMU, and it's been played there ever since. We've had three Heisman Trophy winners play in our Sun Bowl football game with Tony Dorsett, a big Dallas Cowboy. He played here with Pittsburgh. Barry Sanders, who was a tremendous football player in the NFL, he was a Heisman Trophy winner that played here. We had Carson Palmer, who's still playing. Some of the best games we ever had was that Texas-North Carolina game in 1994. And you can't forget the 1987 Oklahoma State-West Virginia game that ended with about 5 inches of snow on the ground. I guess the biggest thrill, since I've been here is watching Notre Dame run out the tunnel. You got to give Jimmy Rogers Jr. a lot of credit for being one of the men who talked to CBS, who brought that network to El Paso to the Sun Bowl in 1968, not knowing that 50 years later, CBS would still be covering our game. 50 consecutive years. Only the Masters has been on the same network longer than the Sun Bowl game has. Everybody talks about the scenic beauty. I mean, if you look over to the south, you can see Mexico. And then just the way it was built right in the middle of the mountains is, like I said, one of the most unique stadiums in the country. We're one of the few bowls that still have a queen. I think there's only 3 bowls that I can think of that has a court. Matter of fact, very few bowls have a parade associated with their game. We average between 250 to 300,000 people lining the streets of El Paso to watch this parade. Without a doubt, El Paso is one of the friendliest cities in the bowl business when it comes to hosting teams. We are known for the hospitality that we provide to all our visitors, not only the teams, not only the coaches, but the fans that come here. So I think we have a lot of great things going here in El Paso with the Sun Bowl Association. And like I said, we hope to continue to improve and add and do, and just do what it takes, to keep this as a premier event in El Paso.
Only in El Paso is produced by KCOS, El Paso PBS, in collaboration with local filmmakers and PBS Digital Studios. Only in El Paso is made possible by support from El Paso Museums and Cultural Affairs Department, working to develop a world-class arts community in El Paso, Texas. Paso Electric, proud to be your local utility. And Visit El Paso, raising the profile of El Paso to attract visitors from near and far.